billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to today's episode of Sahur Kitchen. I know you're wondering, this is different. Yes, it is. It's revised standard version of the Sahur Kitchen. This time around, it's going to be a head-to-head banter. Are you interested in cooking with your sibling, your spouse, your colleague, whatever? Hit me up and I have my kitchen ready for you. Inshallah ta'ala, today's kitchen, I have Abdurrahim Tai Aliyu. He's a fitness enthusiast. He's also an operation risk manager in the banking sector. He's a Muslim brother who's concerned about the welfare of fellow Muslims. So he will be going head to head with Zainab Yusuf. Zainab Yusuf is a cardiac physiologist at VCare Diagnostics in VI. She's also a fitness enthusiast in her mind, but she loves to do dance workouts, right? You guys, you're welcome to Sahur Kitchen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good to have you. I can feel like your chair is vibrating. Are you scared? Are you afraid?
Well, I was nervous, but when I got to know it's a female competitor,
big deal.
I think, I'm not sure it's a big deal.
It'll be a walk in the park.
I'll give her a good fight.
All right, so you're no longer nervous. Now it's a female. How do you, I want a comeback, quick comeback.
Well, I was nervous at first, but I think it's going to be a good fight, just like you said. So I'm fine.
No sweats. Interesting.
Yeah.
How well do you cook? Scale of 1 to 10.
2.
2 over 10.
There's a reason.
2 over 10.
Work, yes.
Okay.
Like, I love cooking, but I've not had time.
Again, just like your fitness is in your mind also. Anywho's, how often do you cook?
How often? Say once or twice in a month.
In a month. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your cooking?
I'll rate myself a 5.
We'll say about that.
Yeah.
Kitchen hacks up next. After that, you'll meet us in the kitchen.
Hello, my name is Lukman and welcome to Sahur Kitchen Hacks, where we show you little tricks on how to become a master in the kitchen. I have a little confession to make. I prepared an ice cream meal a while ago and I left the ice cream out and now it has melted. We all know that when ice cream melts, if you freeze it again, you don't get that texture that you get the first time. And one of the reasons why is because ice cream has a lot of air in it. So it's that air that gives it that nice fluffy texture. And when it becomes liquid, you're going to lose that air. So you really cannot use it anymore. But I can show you what you can do with it. You don't have to throw it away. I'm going to show you how to make a quick milkshake. So here we have my melted ice cream. So I pour it in a blender. Can you see how the bubbles are escaping? Now the ice cream is sweet and it's creamy. What I want to do is I want to enhance the creamy taste of the ice cream. I don't want to add anything that is too sweet. I don't want it to be too sweet. So I have my milk here. Pour my milk in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it. The reason I'm blending it is I want to add some of that air that it has lost back in. So I will blend it, and once I blend it, I put it in the fridge for about 15 minutes and you have your milkshake. So when you want to blend it, you can blend it for just a few seconds, really to just get everything working. And that's it. Quick milkshake. And it smells like heaven. So you can try doing yours. See you next time on Sahur Kitchen Hacks.
This Ramadan, start your day with the goodness of pig to help you stay nourished through the day. Encourage acts of kindness, big or small, and share love and nourishment with everyone around you. Stay nourished from Sahur to Iftar. Ramadan Kareem.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Sahur Kitchen, and like I did say, it's a banter, it's a head-to-head competition. Abdurrahim is taking on Zainab. They have 30 seconds to decide whatever they want to cook. They haven't seen the recipe. They will unfold now. Once they unfold, they have exactly 30 seconds to decide what they want to cook. And then, are we ready?
Yes.
Take off your blindfolds. Your time starts now. You have your bowls on the shelves. Okay, I'll step out of the way for you. How are we doing? You have 2, 1, time up. The time is up. All right then. Whatever you have chosen is what you'll cook. We'll go on a break now. When we return from this break, it's a very short break, we'll get the cooking started. Stay with us. You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Sahur Kitchen. Don't forget this kitchen is sponsored by TGI District, makers of Terra Cubes. Terra Cubes comes in 3 different variants: shrimp, beef, and chicken. TGI is also the makers of Big Bull Rice, and they also are the makers of Golden Terra Soya Oil. This kitchen is co-sponsored by Right Foods Limited, makers of Fearless Energy Drinks, Biggie Water, Right Sausages, and Biggie Sausages, and of course, Indomie Noodles. I have my cooks ready, Abdurrahim and Zainab. Let me come to you first, Zainab. What was behind the science of picking what you picked? What do you intend to cook?
Okay, so I was going to make pasta, spaghetti, stir-fried spaghetti, but now I don't even know what I have here. But I tried to make something.
So talk with what you picked.
Okay, so I have carrots here, bell pepper, tomatoes, and macaroni.
Okay.
And yeah, I have turkey and chicken.
Okay, turkey and chicken. Also, I'm sure there's something. What do you have?
All right. I have spaghetti.
Okay.
Some carrots.
Okay.
Stockfish.
Okay.
Onion to taste. Some tomatoes and crayfish.
Okay, awesome. So what was your plan? What did you intend to cook when you saw the table?
Okay, so when I saw the table, the spaghetti caught my attention.
Okay.
So I just quickly went for it. Of course, tomatoes and the veggies, and I'm also a lover of seafood.
Okay.
So you can say I don't have anything like beef, chicken here. So everything.
So it was deliberate.
It's a deliberate plan. Yeah.
Awesome. So you weren't tensed or anything. You were quite calm when you were picking. Anyways, the joy is we're going to get started with the cooking now. However, I'll ask you questions. If you get your questions right, you can ask me for something that might aid your cooking. If I have it in my kitchen, I'll give. If I don't have it, well, you know.
You can monetize it.
Alhamdulillah. But if you don't get my question right,
Okay.
my sister will have the opportunity to deprive you of something you'll need in your kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, so she will take something away from you.
Okay, and vice versa.
And vice versa. So, are we ready to cook? Enjoy your cooking, you can get started.
Okay.
Abdurrahim, you did say that you have background. No, and cook on.
Okay.
Your background is in finance, yeah? Risk. Who's the CBN governor?
Mr. Godwin Emefiele.
Current CBN governor.
Godwin Emefiele.
When did he take office?
Okay, his first tenure was, the recent tenure he started in 2019. The one is ongoing, I started in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did he take over from?
Who did he take over from? That was Alhaji Lamido Sanusi.
Interesting. Would that be correct, Zainab, you think? Any idea of what's going on in the banking sector?
Honestly,
No idea.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Okay, so very quickly, when did COVID hit the world? Because you're in the health sector.
Okay. 2019.
That was when it.
Yes.
When was that? When in 2019?
April.
April 2019. Are we sure
Yeah.
about this? Where did it start off?
China.
You seem you're doubtful.
No,
We're not sure what you're
it's
saying.
China. It's China.
Do you think she's correct? She said April 2019.
No, I think the correct answer is November 2019,
November
the city of
2019.
Wuhan, China.
Absolutely correct. So you had the opportunity to take something from her. So much excitement. You can only take one thing.
Only one thing.
Just one item.
One item.
One item.
Okay, I'll just take the turkey.
It's your call. All right then. So Zainab, you have opportunity to.
No, yeah, it's turkey. It's turkey.
All right, no, just one. You need to return one turkey to
That's
her.
not fair.
You never know what will happen to you. She might pick something that will bring it to your knees. Anyway, so how do you want to get started? By the way, I'm your kitchen assistant. Just tell me what you need and I'll be glad to help you. Salt, you have 20 minutes to cook and your time is running already. Zainab, call me when you need me. I'm here for you. All right, then, so back to you. You did say you're a fitness enthusiast.
Yes.
Would you be able to link between mental and physical health? Is there a connection? If there's a connection, what will that be?
All right, so for men, you need mental alertness for your physical well-being.
Okay.
So the mental alertness is very, very important. You need to have a sane mind.
Okay.
Everything starts from the brain.
Okay.
And feeds into all parts of the body. So mental fitness is key, is primary to physical fitness.
So one, which would you say gives rise? I mean, let me come to you, Zainab. Mental, physical, who gives what? Who feeds who? Mental feeds the physical. So it sounds very similar to what Abdurrahim is saying.
Well.
How often do you get fit? How often do you did you said once a week? Did you say?
I'd say once in 2 weeks.
Once in 2 weeks. And that's the dance routine, right?
Yes.
Anyways, back to you, Abdurrahim.
No.
Generally, in the risk, what's the if you were to tell us how risky it is financially in Nigeria, financial sector, what would you advise us to look out for as regular users of the banking industry, for example? What would be those quick tips?
Okay, so we are in a digital world now, and I see the consumers in the banking industry making use of the USSD codes more often. Okay, so we are going back to the days of branchless banking, where people at the comfort of their homes, with the comfort of their mobile phone, can consummate transactions end to end.
And what are the risks to look out for? Before you go on, so how are you doing, Zainab? You don't need my help here too.
Not yet.
You're still doing well.
Yes.
Okay then. So yes, what to look out for? I'm going to come to you now because I enjoy the cardiac physiologist is. I'm going to come to you in a minute. So yes, you are saying what do we look out for as users of this new model of banking, if you say?
All right, so it just has to do with.
Sorry, is that water or oil?
Oil.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to fry the onions a little bit, and just to add some spice into what I'm cooking.
Okay.
And just so that's just about it.
There's a lot more fear with banking. I still have people that would say I don't do any form of online banking because any attempt and all my money is gone. I'll come to you in a minute. Zainab.
Yes, please.
So just talk me through, what does cardiac really mean? Cardiac physiology, what do you do?
Okay, just like word cardiac means heart.
Okay.
Yeah, so anything that has to do with the heart, basically. Yeah, so my job role is carry out procedures to screen patients with heart conditions, carry out procedures to diagnose and also manage patients with heart conditions. That's basically what we do.
Generally now, how do we know if I know someone is suffering from a heart condition, how do we know?
So,
what are the quick things to look out for cardiac arrest?
So one of the commonest heart conditions is hypertension.
Hypertension?
And it's prevalent in blacks.
Okay, why is that?
Oh well, race.
We'll learn more about this when we come back from this, but we're on a break now. How are we doing?
Well, not so bad.
Not so bad, good.
Yeah.
Zainab?
Fine.
Okay, then we're going to break. Short one. This is where I leave you with the Cocktail Boulevard. Let's learn how to mix drinks for our Eid or even for Iftar. See you soon.
Hi, welcome to Cocktail Boulevard. My name is Poses, the brand mixologist for Right Food. I'll be teaching you how to make cocktails with all the right food drinks. So first, let's start with our first drink, our first brand, which is the Fearless Classic. I'm going to call the drink Fearless Explorer. So we have two ways of making this drink, either shake or stir. But today I'm going to shake. So the first thing we'll do is we add our ice, crystal clean. So this is my shaker. So I'll be working with my shaker, my lime juice, squeezed by these ends at home, then cinnamon juice, then the baby classic Fearless energy drink. So I have my ice there, ice to the shaker. Because this jigger, it's a type of measurement. It makes you get the accurate taste of the drink. So let me start with the lemon juice. I'm going to use 30 ox. That's 30 ox. Cinnamon syrup, 30. Then we shake. Because it's there, then we top it up with classic Fearless energy drink. It's not looking beautiful. I love my drink well garnished. So I have my already prepped garnish here. Pineapple. So let me get my straws here. I don't like long straws, so I get to cut my straws like this. I love double straws. There you have it. Fearless Explorer. Don't forget to explore positively. Till I see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Sahur Kitchen, and my two cooks have stuff on fire. I don't want to say Taye is ahead. Abdurrahim, I won't say that anyways. How are we doing?
Well, not so bad.
Okay. How long do you still need? Think you're fine? Anything else you need in the kitchen?
Well, no, for now I'm okay.
Okay.
But I'll let you know as I progress.
Okay, very well then. So I introduced Zainab earlier as a serial volunteer, right?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you, because when we had a chit chat offset, you learned a few things about where she had volunteered. I need you to just mention two of those places she had volunteered.
I think she's volunteered for one UMA,
Okay.
the Peace and Unity Convention,
Okay.
and also for Sidika Kitchen too. She
Okay.
was
And that's
she was
correct?
handling that.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, well, doing great. So you're telling us about cardiac and what to look out for. If you are in a group, somebody just slumps around you, how do you know it's a cardiac arrest or something else? What do you look out for?
When someone slumps.
Slumps, yes. You're just in a meeting and then someone just goes off you.
Okay. So there's this acronym for to an emergency acronym.
Okay.
It's FAST.
Okay.
You should check for. You should see if the person can smile. See if you can also. There's an acronym FAST. F for the face to see if it slops.
Okay.
A for. I can't remember.
So much tension now. You're
Things to look out for, really. Just call 911, really.
So if you don't know, then don't even risk doing anything. You shouldn't, if you don't have an idea.
No, you should rush the patient to the hospital. Like, why wait?
That's the best thing you can do, rather than pumping and punching. If you have no clue about first aid, don't administer.
Exactly, because some people are trained on basic life support. So if you don't have an idea about it, there's no point doing anything. So
okay.
Yeah.
So I asked you earlier, and the reason why I asked you is a lot of people are afraid about this online banking and app. And you know how your phone gets missing, and the next thing you hear that your SIM card has been cloned, or what those funny things that they do.
Okay,
and there's so much fear. So what exactly should we?
So the basic tips, number one, don't ever compromise your banking details.
Okay.
Your password, your PIN, anything that has to do is personalized. It should be yours alone.
Okay.
All right. So for those are the basic security features. And then if you need to shop online, there are some features you need to look at on the site. Okay. And then you should ensure that each time you want to do any online shopping, there should be like a second level authentication.
Okay.
A second level authentication whereby like a passcode is sent to your email.
An OTP, those OTPs
like
that they
those
send.
OTP, so like the two-factor authentication would really help a lot.
But then you don't know that this website is a clone website. You know how these guys get there, a step ahead of you.
Okay, all right. So
and then there are forms that you fill online. You need to insert your BVN number. You tell me I don't compromise those things. So how do we, get many forms now? You have to put your BVN number. You're trying to set up a new bank account. You need to put your BVN number. You're filling certain forms. You need to put, how do you protect this thing?
Okay, so when it comes to form filling, it's advisable you do it at the branch, at the nearest branch to you. So you are rest assured of what details you are entering and the kind of transactions you are entering into. So that's a guiding step. And don't avoid taking
There's
calls.
already smells taken over. I'm not even sure if my right side is the one hitting the
avoid
smell.
taking calls from unknown person. Anyone could pose or disguise to be like your
bank
banking officer. Like, okay, your card is blocked, this is that. All those calls are, are things you should avoid. And if you are suspicious of anything, pick up the phone, call the customer care line, and tell them, just speak to them, and you'll get any advice you need.
All right, then, very well. Zainab, do you need any help? I have to help. Do you need any help, Abdurrahim?
No, I'm good.
You're doing well. Yeah, awesome. If you had the opportunity to steal anything from him, what would you steal?
He's used his blender already. I'll probably use one of his ingredients too.
You'd have seen his blender, if not.
If not, I'd have taken his
interesting.
blender,
If you had the opportunity to steal something from her, what would you be stealing from her?
I think I'll take her veggies.
But you have veggies, Abdurrahim. You're just so mean. Anything to just.
This is a competition. So, like the typical Lagos boys will say, no party for jungle. No party for Sahur Kitchen.
All right, then. So I'll leave you with the chef for this. Let's see one or two new things we can do for our iftar. Chef Specialty is coming up next.
Hello and welcome to another Chef Specialty segment, brought to you by TGI Distri, makers of Terra Seasoning Cubes, Golden Terra Soy Oil, and Big Bull Rice. Today, we're making empanadas. So empanadas, sort of like our own meat pie, but a little different. So it has little differences here and there. So my empanadas, I'm going to fry it. You can choose the option of baking it. What I'm going to start with now is the dough. I'll start with the dough, then make my stir fry, then put it all together. So for the dough, it's pretty straightforward. We have flour and salt, we have butter, we have yogurt. So you can use water. If you don't have yogurt, you can use milk. I'm just going to pour that in. Then I add my butter, break it up, and that's our empanada dough. So we're going to start with what is going to go into our empanadas. What I'm going to do is I'll start with my minced meat here. So I just wash the minced meat so that to loosen it up a bit. I'm going to pour it in with some oil, fry it for a bit. There's a lot of liquid in it. Try and get rid of the liquid. Once I'm done with that, I will add my spices and herbs, which I will explain later. Then I add my grated carrots, grated onions, and lastly, bell pepper and mushrooms. So I'm just going to try and spread it out so that they don't stick together. They're still going to stick, but at least you don't have big lumps. So we have salt, we have ginger, we have garlic, we have nutmeg, there's paprika, there is oregano. So all that is going to go into our sauce. Then carrots and onions go in. All right, now I'm going to add the last thing, which is bell pepper and mushrooms. Our filling is ready. Just going to reduce the heat, put that here. Then you know I said I was going to fry my empanadas. Just going to set this here to start warming up. I reduce it. And that's it, our empanadas. I'm just going to open this up to see. You see how fluffy it is. You see all the nice layers that it has. Can you see the inside? So I'm just going to taste it first before I try it with the dip. So thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye.
You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen if you're just joining us. It is a head-to-head. It's first of its kind. SubhanAllah. It's Abdurrahim versus Zainab. They didn't have a clue what they were coming to cook. We gave them a table spread and all they had to do in 30 seconds, select what they wanted to cook with. You want to be on this show? You want to be in this kitchen? Grab your sibling, a spouse, get a colleague, you know, a friend, your enemy, whatever, your neighbor. Just bring them and let's banter it out in the kitchen. So before the break, I was on Zainab. Yes, Zainab.
Yes,
I still need more information about this cardiac because a lot of people are careless, and I'm glad you said if you do not have a clue about first aid, a sieve, sure. I like the fact that you said if you do not know anything about first aid, please do not administer. I don't think you saw it on TV, you saw it somewhere, you might be harming the person. So if you have no clue what to do, call the emergency lines or at least get that patient, that person to a nearest hospital, yes. But then it would be nice to know what to look out for. So if I'm in a place where I can't even get hold of any means of transportation, how can I even save the life in the interim?
Really? Okay, some people are trained in basic life support, like I said. But if you're stuck somewhere you can't get help, you just need to find a way to get help. Okay. Really, you just have to find a way to get help to the right persons. How
would you rate your kitchen skills? How often do you cook? How much cooking do you do on a weekly basis? Because you work morning till night, Mondays to Fridays. So when do you get to cook? Twice a week?
No. Say twice in a month.
Twice a month? And your husband lets you get away with that? You're not married to an African man. It must be an Oyinbo. Anyway, so twice a week, how do you manage it? You know, to talk us through. Actually, we the working mothers really would want to learn.
Okay, so I wake up 5 every day. I don't make breakfast at home.
Okay.
Yeah. I eat out most times. And even in Ramadan now, it's been quite tough with work and everything, so I've not been cooking. I've been eating out, even Sahur, iftar rather.
So how do you handle Sahur?
I get stuck in traffic on my way back home, so I just have to break my fast on the way.
So you pack whatever you need to go with or when you're leaving work?
No, I break my fast before leaving work.
Oh, wow, interesting. Abdurrahim, how's it?
Well, not bad.
What's this sauce? What did you blend?
Just a mix of some veggies, tomatoes, green peas, and salt, seasoning.
So are you mixing them or separate?
Yeah, I'm mixing them eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah,
oh, interesting.
So it's like kind of a jollof.
Jollof spaghetti.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can I get a seed?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
How much tension are you feeling right now? We have close to the end of it and your food is not even cooked. How much tension?
I'm tense, clearly. I'm tense.
Because I see you keep looking at Abdurrahim's side and seeing everything is going on.
I feel handicapped.
What do you need? Tell me, what would you have done differently?
Well, it's not so bad. I want to make spaghetti, but I'll make do with this.
So your pasta is on, your veggies are there.
Yeah, kind of.
Are you doing a mix or separate?
Together.
You're going to mix them eventually?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
No problem. So I'm doing well, I see. All right, so I'll leave you with Lotus Capital. We have Sahur with Lotus Capital. Stay tuned.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Babatunde Abdelgani Adegbindi. I work with Lotus Capital Limited. Today, let's talk about some of the structures of Islamic finance. And what we are looking at today is Ajarrah. Ajarrah, which is another name for lease. In the conventional space, you call it lease, but in the Islamic finance space, it is called Ajarrah. So what is Ajarrah? You need a car. I have the car. So I lease the car to you to use. Note, the car is not yours, but it is mine, but I'm leasing it to you. So I'm giving you the right to use, which is also called usufruct. That is the right to use my asset. Now you pay me for using my asset, that is rentals. A very good example is a landlord builds his house, he gets tenants to live in the house. So he gives them, it transfers the right of usage to them. They pay him rentals. So, and there are two types of Ajarrah. You have Ajarrah, I would spare you the Arabic name, but there is the Ajarrah that at the end of the lease period, the asset still remains mine. And we have another one that at the end of the lease period, I decide to sell the asset to you. Be it a car, a house. So at the end of that period, I sell it to you at an agreed fee. I can even decide to sell it to you as a gift or a nominal fee. Whatever it is agreed is sacrosanct. So there you have it. Ajarrah is not anything different or out of this world. It's just the Islamic name for lease. And lease, Islamic lease is such that I have the asset, I lease it to you, I give you the right to use it, and you pay me rentals for it. So I can make money from owning my asset and leasing it out. And at the end of the day, the asset still remains mine. Or if I want to lease and sell, then I do the other type of Ajarrah that at the end of the lease period, I sell it to the lessee, at an agreed fee. I hope you have been able to pick one thing or the other. I remain your brother, Abdelgani Babatunde Adegbini. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Makes your living better.
You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. Abdurrahim is challenging Zainab in the kitchen, and he seems like everything is done on your side. Are we ready to serve?
I'm almost done.
Okay,
I just
then.
need everything to cook
All
together.
right. So, Abdurrahim,
No.
all honesty, how many times do you cook in the house? How well do you cook?
Okay, so I do more of grilling, which is a form of cooking.
Yes.
So I do that occasionally.
Okay.
Mostly on Sundays, on weekends. My family loves
You
it.
heard what Zainab said. She doesn't cook more than twice a month. Would you tolerate that? How if your wife was so busy with work, she's in the health sector, she needs to be out early morning, come back late. Realistically speaking.
Realistically speaking, life is all about understanding.
Okay.
There are some things about marriage that you can outsource or contract out. I can employ the services of a chef, somebody like you, to fill in the gap.
So, are you trying to embarrass me on public television?
No, I'm not.
I boil water for a living.
No, we're in the month of Ramadan, and I won't take that from you. Oh. I know you're a good cook.
Wow.
And you've been a host of this program for quite a while now. So even if it means learning on the job, it should be very good by now.
Okay. I will take that. So you are happy to work with her, work with her schedules, and you don't mind filling in the gap once in a while.
Yeah, so it's a family.
Yes.
And so we just need to, strike that balance. It's about give and take. And so there's no big deal about it. And she doesn't have to be on the road 24 hours a day. And the kind of job she's doing, she's like a lifesaver.
Yes,
so we need more people to be there to ensure we don't
that
lose.
That is so understanding,
so,
mashallah. Yeah. Awesome. Zainab, you've heard what Abdurrahim said. Now, if you were him, or no, you're you, and you have a husband that's so supportive, what would you give in return? He has given you all the support. He lets you get to work when you want to. He gives you the leeway. He's got you a chef that cooks for you in the home. Giving you all this relief, what would you give in return to balance it out? Because now he has really, really shifted for you. Wifely duties in the house room. Okay. Awesome. All right, so wifely duties in the house room. Nice one. We are almost ready. You do know that you're going to serve, dish the food, get it ready for us to eat at the dining. And are we ready? Your time is almost up, I understand. Almost ready. Very well then. Can I taste your stew? You have been disturbing my nose since Abdurrahim. This is your sauce. Well, you've already mixed it.
I've already mixed
no problem. I'll taste it at the dining
so
then. On the final note, really, because we've talked a lot about keeping your data, don't compromise your this and that. Yeah. What else can we do to protect ourselves? Actually, I still have people that don't even want to hear anything to do with that. And then something else,
all right. We need to eliminate that phobia because there's really nothing to lose if you adhere to the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's really nothing to lose.
It's scary, no, because I know of someone that had their card with them and yet they were getting alerts.
All right, so there's something trending at the moment and you need to be very mindful of these POS centers all over the streets of Lagos. Because in the process of, swiping your card, the person there has positioned his or her mobile phone to capture the 16 digits on your card and the other 3 digits behind it. So in the case that it's not working, make I try, make I clean, and they've captured your information. And also there are some devices that are, they can use to steal your information. So don't just go to, if you need to withdraw cash, go to a designated ATM center. I'm not saying you shouldn't patronize those, but you don't know who is who.
You have to be very careful.
And again, we're in a cashless society. Whatever you need to do, just go there. You need to you need to do a transfer, which is very, very convenient. So just be careful, because the way we are here, gathered here in helping people become better individuals, ensuring people's money are safe. The other set of guys are somewhere thinking of the fastest
ahead of
ways.
You. I understand we're down to the last 60 seconds, and this is where you really need to start wrapping up, clearing your tables, getting your dish ready for the dining sets, right? And I think 30 seconds, and we will be wrapping it up in the kitchen now. I have 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. We'll do the countdown together. I can hear Zainab's heartbeat. 3, 2, 1. You need to turn off your lights, turn off lights, turn off your lights, turn it off. Thank you very much. We'll go on a break now. When you see us, it will be at the dining table. I'll leave you with the kiddies segment, and then we'll see you soon. Stay with us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to another episode of Sahur Kitchen. My name is Maria Mustafa. Inshallah, today with me I have a young chef with me in the kitchen, and she'll be preparing something delicious. So, assalamu alaikum, the Sadiq Aliyu family.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum, my young chef. How are you today?
Wa alaikum salam.
Kindly introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Nana Fatima.
Nana Fatima, mashallah. Mommy, what's your name, please?
Aisha, Miss Aisha.
Okay, Miss Aisha Sadiq Ali, mashallah. So, young chef, what do you have on your menu today?
I'm going to prepare macaroni and shredded chicken vegetables.
Oh, wow, mashallah, that sounds yummy and delicious. Okay, so kindly take us through your recipe.
This is onion,
okay,
tomato,
okay,
shredded chicken, mixed vegetables,
okay,
macaroni, oil, spring
onion.
onions, and pepper and garlic.
Okay, pepper and garlic. So, viewers at home, are you ready? She'll be cooking for 20 minutes, so we'll be timing her together. Mommy, please have your seat.
Thank you.
And are you ready? You're ready, are you sure? Very ready?
Yes.
Okay, mashallah. So, your 20 minutes starts now. Should I put it on? Okay. So, Mom, assalamu alaikum once again.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Are you excited to be here?
Ah, yes. Very excited because she has never
done something like this
yes,
before.
Yes, and she always disturbs me, but because she's not up to the age.
Okay.
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
But she likes cooking. She's always in the kitchen.
What do you want? Okay, I should put that on. Okay.
She's always in the kitchen assisting me.
Wow.
Pounding garlic, pounding pepper.
So that's how she started?
Yeah, she's always asking, when am I going to start cooking? When she was around 8, she kept on asking, I said 10.
How old is she now?
She's 10.
Okay, she's 10.
So
okay.
I said 10, inshallah.
Okay,
so
wow.
she said, I'm already 10, mommy, when are you going to start teaching me?
Oh, okay, wow.
So this is the process now.
Okay, so how did you get to know about the program?
It's through her, one of her auntie,
okay,
her classmate's auntie.
Okay, she sent it to you.
Yes.
I'm sure when you showed her.
Yes, her friend was telling her because her friend's auntie introduced the.
Okay.
Yes. So she came to tell Nana. So Nana was like, Mommy, this is my opportunity for me to come home. I said, no, Nana, you can't do this. She said, I want to try.
I'm sure she won't make you rest until you apply.
She didn't sleep yesterday. She kept on. She kept on saying, what time is it? What time? Did she answer you? Ask her, what time?
Alhamdulillah. So that's how kids are. They're when they hear something until you do it. If you don't
so
do
I
it,
don't want to discourage her. Maybe if I discourage her, by the time she starts growing,
she might not have interest in it anymore.
So I always involve her.
Alhamdulillah. Why did she make tuwo instead?
Because of the turning.
Okay,
yes, and you know when the rice is not properly soft,
the turning will be hard.
Yes, it will be hard for her to turn it. That's why.
For the chicken, Mommy, be sincere. When did you prep for her or she prepped herself? The chicken. Yes.
She did herself.
She did everything herself, even the seasoning.
Yes.
Wow, mashallah.
I tell you, they are always together in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. At times, if I forget what to push, she will even.
Should be the one to remind you that, Mommy, you've not added this. Wow, that's good. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Sahur Kitchen, and Nana Aisha has prepared macaroni and shredded chicken vegetables, right? Is that what you called it? Okay, so Nana Aisha, how do I taste the food? Eh? Okay. So you waited for me to ask for cutlery before I would eat. Voila. For tasting, I give Fatima 30 out of 50. And for composure, out of 30, I give her 15. And for presentation, I give her 10 out of 20. And that makes it a total of 55 out of 100. The purpose for this scoring is that gifts will be awarded to the top 3 with the highest score. Till I see you again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You're welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen. This segment is courtesy Right Foods Limited, makers of Biggie Drinks, Fearless Energy Drink, Biggie Sausages, and Right Sausages. Also, bed-made furniture. You love this table? You can reach out to bed-made furniture. This is where I have a verdict of which of the meals tastes better. I will taste it. The presentation, I love purple. If anybody knows me, you know I love purple, but I'm not dissuaded by that. Let's see. What he's done with his is put a lot of veggies. He's used, interestingly, the fish is tender. Let's see if he has any taste to it. I hope it doesn't taste like powder.
Nice.
It can be. It still has a few more minutes to go to hit that tender spot. Onions, carrots, pepper, tomatoes, everything dancing here and there. Does it taste all come together? The fish is tasty. It's all tasty. Are you scared? Yeah. Let this food go down well. I like to taste the macaroni first, usually. Not too salty, just right. I would have loved to have garlic in it. I put garlic in everything that I cook. So I like to have it with the meat. See how, fearfully, when she was cooking, it looked like the meat was not tender at all. So let me see. Wow. I have my verdict. I like the presentation, and surprisingly, the meat is cooked. Awesome. The stuff, just the right taste, nothing too salty, not too tasty. Very well done, guys. However, to help me give a very balanced and just position, I consulted 4 judges outside the set, and 3 of them voted this. Only 1 person voted this, in addition to mine, and that means you take the day. Well done, Zainab. To think that she was sweating, shaking, and even had a cut in my kitchen. It has never happened in my 5 years. That tension overwhelmed you.
I was tense.
How do you feel, knowing that in all of the tension?
It was great. Yeah.
So all the
answers were flying off my head. Like I could not just think everything, cooking and then answer the question. It was just, I've never been tense that way in my entire life. So it was good.
Awesome. And what do you say? If it was to, the way you handled the kitchen, you tired over her in the kitchen, you chanced her, answered questions.
I was
sweating from all angles, and you were so composed. If it was up to that, it would be you beat her hands down. Sadly, it's down to the food. It's about it's not how well the journey went, it's actually how it ended, and so we ended here. And Zainab takes the day. Well done to both of you. Thank you so much for coming to Sahur Kitchen and scintillating our kitchen and tantalizing our taste buds. Courtesy Right Foods Limited, we have water for you, Fearless Energy Drink and Biggie Drinks. And courtesy TGI District, we have Big Bull Rice Oil, the Golden Terra Soya Oil, and of course we have the cubes for you. We're giving you the shrimp flavor because it's rare. And I hope you do enjoy. I know you love shrimps, yeah. And courtesy Right Foods Limited, you have Biggie Drinks to
Thank you so much.
cool up on. We have oil and cubes for you, courtesy TGI District. Thank you so much for coming. We do hope you've enjoyed this. You can drag your sibling. It can be mommy, daughter, challenge, daddy, daughter, whatever. Your colleague, your neighbor. Bring somebody. Come on the show. Let's banter it out in Sahur Kitchen. Until I come your way, same time tomorrow. Bi-iznillah. Enjoy your day.